Seniors, today we're going to be showing you how to send your SAT scores from your College Board account. It may seem like a simple thing to do, but we've had a lot of questions about how to score report, and also we want to make sure that you don't forget to do this important step in the college application process. You should log into your College Board account, and hopefully you will have only one account that will store all of your SAT scores in one location. It's not good practice to have two different accounts with different scores. That makes it complicated for the colleges. So every year, we also have students that miss the deadline to submit their scores. You need to be aware that in order for colleges to consider your scores official, they need to come directly from College Board to the college that you're going to attend. College Board does not know where you're going to apply, so they do not automatically send your scores. Also, the scores that are listed on your transcript are not considered official because they're not directly from College Board to the college. Even if you request an official transcript and we send it to the college, it's still not officially from College Board to the college. So this important step cannot be missed. Now, when you log into your College Board account, you're going to see that you'll have your SAT scores here in addition to your AP scores. And once you know the college that you're going to attend, you'll be able to log into your College Board account and send your AP scores to the college that you're going to be attending so that you get your college credit. Once you log in your College Board account and you go to send scores, you're going to receive a few messages. For example, the student has 3 messages, and the first message we can see is about sending available scores now. So it says that you can send your scores to colleges and also scholarship programs. Sometimes when you apply for a scholarship, they're going to ask for an official report, official transcript, or official SAT scores. So this is the only way to ensure that colleges and programs receive your score. So we'll click on Send Available Scores Now. As you can see, there's 2 other options. We'll be talking to you about your college application fee waivers at a later time, but this is also where you can click to get those application fee waivers. And that's for students that used a fee waiver for the SAT. They also have 4 additional fee waivers for independent or out-of-state colleges. You cannot use these fee waivers for CSU or UC applications. So now that you've clicked on Send Available Scores Now, you're going to get this message about sending your scores. So of course, they're going to remind you that this is the only way to ensure that your colleges receive your official score, and only score reports from tests that were complete and scored will be sent to the colleges or scholarship programs. So if you're going to take a future test, you need to make sure to log back in and send those scores to the colleges when they are available, because this will only send the scores that have the tests that already are complete and have been scored. Also, they talk to you about score delivery. Score delivery is not automatic, so we don't want you to have to rush because you forgot about the deadline. It's really important to make sure that you do this on time before the college's deadline so that you don't have to pay additional fees, and we'll look at those additional fees in a minute. Now, you can also have the scores from the test you plan on taking. You can schedule it so that when you take the test and the scores come in, they will automatically be delivered to the colleges so you don't have to worry about logging back in. So they have a lot of different features that make it easy for you to meet all the deadlines. So we're going to click on Send Additional Score Reports. And we come to this screen, Send Your Scores, Find Colleges and Scholarship Programs. Sometimes students get frustrated with this part because they can't find the college. But it does tell you to avoid typing college or university because it'll take you longer. But I'm going to show you 2 quick ways to find the Cal States and the UCs. So we're going to be using under name, that's where you can type some of the name of the college, part of the name of the college, and then select state and then search. So first I'm going to show you how you can send your scores to all 23 CSU with just one selection. So here in this slide, we're going to show you how to send your scores to all 23 Cal State campuses with just one selection. Score reporting does cost $11.25 per school. And for this reason, it's really important to try to send to all 23 Cal States with one selection, so you're not paying for each college individually, because of course then the price is going to add up, and we want to keep the price of senior year as low as possible. You have a lot of other events going on like prom, graduation, end of the year events, and so we don't want to pay any additional money if we don't have to. So in order to report to all 23 Cal States, this is what we're going to do. We're going to type under name, California State, and then of course for state, we're going to type in California and then click search. We'll then get a list of all the California State Universities. You'll see the Cal States. Now instead of listing each one individually, we're going to look for California State University Mentor Long Beach. This is not Cal State Long Beach. California State University Mentor is the office of Cal State, happens to be located in Long Beach. So if you send it to the office of Cal State, they will make sure that all 23 Cal State campuses receive your score report. It's also important to remind you that when you sign up to take the SAT, you do get 4 options for free. So you get to choose 4 colleges at the time that you sign up and register to take the SAT. 9 days after you take the test, if you haven't chosen where you're going to send your scores, then a lot of times those score reports will disappear. You get less score reports. So again, this is why we want to use all 23 campuses with just one selection. So again, you're going to click on California State University Mentor Long Beach. Once you've clicked on Cal State Mentor Long Beach, you're going to click here on Add, and then you're going to see your selection move over here because this is your selected recipient. Another reason for you to choose all 23 Cal States that you want your scores to go there is because some of you do not know where you're going to apply yet. Some of you do not know where you're going to get accepted. So it's just easier to send your scores to all the Cal States now so that you don't have to worry about this part of it later. Make sure that you release all of your scores. For the Cal State University, they take 2 scores. They take the critical reading and the math. They do not take the writing. So they're going to take those 2 scores, and then they combine scores from different test dates to make the highest score for you. For example, if you did better the first time on critical reading and then you did better on math the second time, they'll take those 2 scores from 2 different test dates, combine them to make the highest score for you. And now I'm going to show you how to send your scores to all 9 UCs with just one selection. And of course you want to do this because some of you do not know where you're going to apply yet. You don't know where you're going to be accepted. So with just 2 score reports, you can cover all 23 Cal States and all 9 UCs. So here under name, you're going to type in University of California, and then under state, California, and then you're going to click search. You'll get a list of all the UCs, and I usually like to click on University of California, Riverside. Once you've clicked on University of California, Riverside and add it, you'll see that it's going to be added to the list of the selected recipients. Now at this point, you can go back and you can add in independent colleges, private colleges, out-of-state colleges. You can search for them and click here and add them as well. Once you've created your list of selected recipients, then you can click continue. Once you click continue, you'll be able to see the score recipient list that you have built, and you'll be able to review your order. So here they'll also send you a message, okay, and they say that we'll send all of your test scores to each recipient on your list unless you've chosen specific test scores to send. Most colleges consider your best scores from among the ones you send. Therefore, feel free to send all of your test scores. So it's really important to release all of your test scores. For the UC, they're going to take your best scores from one test date. So they take all three. They take the critical reading, the math, and the essay, the writing, and they combine that to make the highest score. They will not combine from different test dates though. They'll just take the score, the highest score from one test date. So look here, and you can see that the student here does not have any more free score reports left. So the student was able to send to those two selections. They're able to cover all 23 Cal States and all 9 UCs with just 2 selections. They're going to send all the scores, and they're going to send them for free. So if you want at this point to add any more colleges, you can click here on Add Score Recipients and add more colleges to your list. But here you'll be able to see the price. So it's really great that you're able to send to all of these colleges, and it's going to be free. So when we click on continue, you'll see that you can now review and send. So this is where you send your scores. You've already built your score recipient list, and now we're just going to review. You're going to confirm your selected colleges and scholarship program recipients who's going to receive these. So Cal State University Mentor, the Office of Cal State. UC Riverside is then going to forward your scores to the UC Center. They're going to release them to all 9 UCs. If you change your mind, you can remove it at this point, but you shouldn't do that. You should leave it there so all your scores go. They're going to send them electronically, which is great. So all colleges don't have the ability to do this. We send your scores, College Board sends your scores electronically. UC and Cal State can receive them electronically. That's a lot better than getting paper because paper can get lost in the mail, and it's going to be free. So here you're going to have to review all of your scores, and then you're going to have to agree to the SAT terms and conditions. You'll do that by clicking here. If you do this now, you can go ahead and select regular shipping, no additional charge. Now keep in mind that a lot of students forget to do this part. They get scared to release all of their scores. They think they're going to remember to come back and send specific scores. And you'll be getting emails from the college once you apply saying thank you for applying. Now we need your official SAT scores or ACT scores. And some students forget to do this. And then when they do remember, they're going to have to come in. They may not have any score fee waivers available, so they're going to have to pay $11.25 per school, and then they're going to have to pay an additional $31 to rush it. So again, we want to keep your costs low. Make sure you do this now, and then once you do this now, it's going to be $0, which is great. And then you can click on place your order. It may be more if you want to add more independent or private colleges, but keep in mind, do not list the Cal States and UCs individually because there's no need to do that. You don't want to pay additional money when you don't need to. So once you send your scores, congratulations, you've completed one more step in the college application process. So it's important to keep a record of this, and it tells you here that your SAT score reports will be sent soon. And then you can even print a copy of your order invoice. I like to click on print, and then I like to save it to my Google Drive so that I have a record of it, the days that I sent it, and it's going to show you exactly which scores were sent. Now here, if you used a fee waiver to take the SAT, you can see that you can also go ahead and get your college application fee waivers by clicking here. So you're eligible to use up to 4 application fee waivers. And this is also where you can search the database for colleges that accept them. So not all colleges accept these fee waivers. Okay, for example, the UCs and Cal States don't accept these fee waivers. They have their own fee waiver system built into the application. And these are for some private and out-of-state colleges, and you can find out which colleges accept them by clicking here and reviewing the database. But you can go on to the next video to see how to do that.